G'day and welcome back. So today we're looking at another power station. Now we've done quite a number of reviews for portable power stations and we have worked a huge amount with a whole lot of different companies, but a new company has approached me, Allpower. Now they've sent me one of their little units, the R600. Check this out. Righto, there it is. This is the R600. Now when this turned up, I thought to myself, hang on a minute. Is this just a copy of something that I've already done? The Bluetti EB3A. So I thought, hang on a minute. Let's do a comparison on the two and see what the winner is. Right, so the Bluetti EB3A, we've had this for quite some time now, probably going on nearly 2 years. And to be honest, it hasn't failed us. It's been a great little unit for all those small little appliances. Chuck in the camping or the swag, throw it in the car, run your little car fridge. It's been great and it's been going ballistic. Great little unit. Now, Allpower sent me this and they said, hey, do you want to check this one out? And I said, sure, why not? So we thought, let's give it a go and see how it runs. This one we've taken out camping and it did not fail us. It ran beautifully. We've used it as an We've also used it as UPS. It's worked perfectly for all those type of applications as well as running small little fridges. We even ran the washing machine off this one and it ran perfectly, no dramas. Now, what is the difference between the two? So what's the difference between the Allpower and the Bluetti? I can only compare apples with apples. These are both 600 watt units. Both units run a 600 watt sine inverter. Both run a 1200 watt surge, which is really, really good if you've got appliances that first power up like a small kettle or a small heater. Both are running lithium life PO4 batteries. So far, both are the same. So what are the differences? Well, there is some big differences that I've noticed straight off the bat. And which one of these have more port selections? Again, the Allpower. So the Allpower runs two 240 volt outputs straight there on the front and 4 USB and USB-C outlets on the front. This one only has 2 USB-A, 1 USB-C and 1 240 output. You might be thinking, well, one's all you need for such a small unit, unless you're running something like a few things as a UPS and you want this to be the backup. Say you want to run your computer and a 3D printer and the power goes out. That is not ideal for a 3D printer at all. Yes, they have resume print and all that sort of stuff, but you've got to heat the bed up, heat the nozzle up. It's not ideal. This thing, you can run both, no dramas whatsoever. All right, so battery capacity. Which one of these has the bigger battery capacity? Well, the original Bluetti has a battery capacity of 268 watt hours. The Allpower has 299 watt hours. So a bigger battery capacity straight off the bat, which also means more charging capacity, which means longer runtime. But the big thing is the life cycles. Both claim to have some big life cycles. Back when we did the Bluetti, it claims to be 2,500 life cycles at 80%. The Allpower, it trumps it by another 1,000. It has 3,500 life cycles at 80%. That's mind-blowing. How can I test that? Oh, to be honest, I can't. I am not going to sit here and try to charge this for 3,500 times because that means I have to charge it, flatten it, charge it, flatten it. Mate, to do that over, let's say we can do that every day at 3,500 days, you would never see the review. So all I can do is take what they've got on their website as what they say. Hopefully it's all right. Now, what I do love about the Bluetti is that it has the wireless charging on the top right there. 15 watt wireless charging on the output on the top. So that's really, really cool. Very handy, especially if you're out camping, you can just drop your phone straight on top and it charges. Well, guess what? So does the Allpower. It has it. Drop your phone straight on the top, starts charging just like that. Now that is absolutely brilliant. I love that feature on both of these. Both have a little light on the front that run through their cycles. SOS. The big difference is this one beeps when you push the light. I don't think that's really necessary. They're handy in those small camping situations. Also very handy in a blackout. You can turn the light on, pick your handle up and move it around until you can find out what you need to do and plug straight in. Talking about the handle, I really like the Allpower handle. It has like this soft close feel on it. It just sort of, it just feels nice. It doesn't slam down. The Bluetti handle, I've had it from day one. It just feels a little bit cheap, which is unusual for Bluetti. Both have your normal 12 volt outputs that you can run all your little camping gear, run all your chargers, all that sort of stuff off them. So that's really handy because that's pretty good. I really like the Allpowers cover on theirs. It just feels like it seals better and it has a nicer look. The Bluetti one looks just like one you just buy online off like, you know, eBay or... Now this is where it really comes down to the input charging. Righto, so how about charging? Both can be charged off 240 volt, off mains. Both can be charged off solar panels. Both can be charged off your vehicle. But the thing I have found with the Bluetti is it has this special input charger here, which is very unique only to the Bluetti. The Allpower for your car charging comes with your sort of that more standard socket that you're starting to see a lot more, and Bluetti have actually gone to this same sort of style socket on theirs as well. So much more practical and easier to get these type of plugs now. So well done again to Allpower. Both units have surge protection. The Bluetti's here on the front. The input 240 volt is also on the front for the charging there. The Allpower, I like where it's positioned. It's on the side. So flick this cover up here. There's your inputs for the Allpower charging. I like that it's on the side because you've got your plugs coming in on the side and you've got all your outputs on the front feeding out. You don't have both in and out all on the front face. For the Bluetti, we've got a small little vent here. Same on the other side at the bottom here. Lets airflow come in and out. The Allpower seems to have such bigger cooling area. It even looks like it's got bigger cooling fins. I'm not going to pull it all apart, but it seems to be better as far as the cooling capacity goes. The overall build quality of the Allpower compared to the Bluetti, both great build qualities, both feel really, really solid. Both good, nice handles like we spoke about. The Bluetti is a little bit smaller than the Allpower. Side by side, you can see the size difference. The Allpower is just a little bit bigger, but it does have that bigger battery capacity, which is probably why it has that little bit bigger. But on top of that, the Allpower is still small enough to fit into any little nook and cranny and be able to use quite easily and packed away without any dramas and taking up too much space. So as far as sizing goes, it's much of a muchness really. But having talking about sizing, the Allpower does weigh 1 kilo more than the Bluetti. I think it's 4.6 for the Bluetti and 5.6 for the Allpower. 1 kilo, you know, that's 1 litre of milk. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal either. Righto, so I think you already know who I'm going to say the winner is. Well, it has to be the Allpower R600. It's my new favourite mini portable power supply. Mini because it's, you know, small, compact. It only runs small appliances, but perfect for that camping. Right, let's do a quick recap. Okay, capacity 299 to 268. Look, it doesn't sound like much, but that's 10% more. That's 10% more run time when you're out and about. Port selection, well, look, it's pretty obvious. We have so much more selection in outputs on the Allpower 600. You can plug in more phones, cameras, drones. You can run it on your UPS and run 2 things at once if you're running 240 volt, all those type of things, hands down. Charging, well, both of them charge at around the same sort of rate, that 40 to 45 minutes from absolutely zero. So that's about the same. But solar charging is where it really changes the game. The Bluetti takes around 200 watts of solar. That's its max it can suck in to charge. The Allpower claims it can take up to 300 watts of solar pulling into charge, which means it's going to charge faster, more efficiently from a solar than the Bluetti. Again, another winner. Righto, so the only thing that so far wins for the Bluetti on all these points is portability. It's just that little bit smaller, 1 kilo lighter, but like I said, there's not a huge bit of size difference between the two. So Bluetti, you get 1 point over the Allpower on that one. Righto, so as far as a small, budget, portable power supply system, the Allpower wins well over on top of the Bluetti. Well done, Allpower, on this one. It'll be really interesting to see how Allpower power up on their bigger units, something compared to something like the Bluetti AC70. Well, I can't compare those two because this is all I've got at the moment. But right now, I would definitely go out and buy the Allpower R600 over the smaller Bluetti. On top of that, the price of the Allpower is a lot cheaper than the Bluetti. You can buy the Allpower with the solar panel setup for the same price you can just buy the small Bluetti. So you're basically getting a whole solar panel for free if you're looking at it that way. Righto, so hopefully this review's been helpful to you in when you're looking for your small portable power supply. So I definitely recommend in the 600 watt range, the Allpower R600 just wins hands down. Anyway, until next time, take care.